Hello and welcome to your favorite channel Travel for Peace of Mind, where we share budget trips to mesmerizing tourist destinations. This vlog is about Kochi, and we took an early morning flight from Bangalore to Kochi, and the views were absolutely breathtaking. If you're planning a Kerala trip, then I would recommend that you plan in advance and at least travel one way via flight. We booked last minute but got lucky and our tickets were around 1200 per person from Bangalore to Kochi. Coming to and before I start further, we booked our flights from Wego and we got this really great deal from that. Now coming to what you can do in a day in Kochi. So we spent a day in Kochi, and after getting down at the airport, by the way, the airport is also very creative and very artistic, very traditional, and gives a proper Kochi vibe. So after getting down at airport, we booked a cab to our hotel, which is in the city, and the area was called the Market Road. The hotel was very close to the market and the marine drive, although the rooms were below average and I would suggest to avoid it. It was quite cheap and it costed us around 1800 for two rooms, and if you have more budget then please find a better hotel. We stayed at Mart View Hotel and booked via Agoda. After reaching Market Road, we still had some time before they could allow us an early check-in, so we decided to have breakfast, and we had our breakfast at Saravana Bhavan, which is quite famous for South Indian food, and the taste is amazing too. After breakfast, we checked into our hotel, and after freshening up, we started our Kochi tour. We went to Marine Drive and took the public ferry to Fort Kochi. It was quite cheap, around 25 per person. However, you can do backwaters at Kochi or take a better boat tour. You'll find tour packages near Fort Kochi very easily. But we decided to take the public ferry because we wanted to experience the local life, and the local ferry was absolutely worth it because it is like how in other cities we would take buses. It is their mode of transport, their mode of local transport, like going from one island to another island via this public ferry. And we were anyway going to do backwaters at Alipi, so that's why we decided to skip backwaters in Kochi. But I've heard that Kochi backwaters are also pretty nice, so do your research. After getting down at Fort Kochi, we hired an auto to Mattancherry Palace, but it's closed on Fridays, so we had a bad luck there. But then we decided to explore the surroundings by walking, and then we had our lunch at a veg eatery. Next, we went to Town and it was absolutely calm and beautiful. You can buy souvenirs also from here. I bought a few Kerala fridge magnets at quite reasonable prices. And every corner of Jewtown is Instagram worthy, so please don't miss it. After spending some time at Jewtown visiting the Pardesi Synogogue and speaking a bit with locals, we left for Fort Kochi Beach as we didn't want to miss the from Jewtown sunset to Fort Kochi. After reaching Fort Kochi Beach, we saw Chinese fishing nets as we entered the beach. Now, it's a rock beach and not a sand beach. So, if you want to go to a sand beach, then you can also visit Cherai Beach, which is more beautiful but quite far from the city. So, if you have more time, then definitely opt for Cherai Beach. We took a spot at the beach at Fort Kochi Beach and enjoyed some ice cream and watched big ships planning to dock at the port. The sunset was mesmerizing. I have added a clip of it, and the sky also had a beautiful shade even after the sunset. Uh, and we were lucky as we also got to watch movie shooting of actress Deepika Pillai. I've also added a clip of that, so do watch that. The actress was so down to earth and oh my god, so pretty in real. After sunset, we boarded the ferry back to Marine Drive and it looked even more beautiful and the experience was even more great during night time. And I believe the last ferry is around 10 p.m., so be mindful of the timings and confirm that beforehand. After getting down at Marina, by the way, the ferry is like they play some local songs, and the entire experience is worth like at least one time you should definitely experience it. So after getting down at Marine Drive from the public ferry, we explored the Kochi market and bought some spices and banana chips. You can also buy beautiful umbrellas from here. Trust me, you won't find those anywhere else. After some shopping, we went to a veg restaurant called Gokul Ottupura, and the food was even tastier than Saravana Bhavan. In Kochi, almost every restaurant serves jeera water instead of plain water, and I've added a clip of that as well. And this is how our Kochi day tour ended, as we had to leave for Alipi next morning. Thank you for watching. Bye.